Following a good morning routine will fast forward your self-improvement journey and get you closer to being a top 1% man. Starting your day off the right way is the best thing you can do if you want to achieve success as fast as possible. If you stick to this scientific morning routine, it will be impossible for you not to achieve your goals and become the man that you want to be, the man who is respected by others, who has financial freedom and can live anywhere he likes, and who can get any girl he likes. We will go over the perfect morning routine for men who want to improve themselves in every aspect imaginable. Before we get into the ideal routine, we need to talk about what you need to do the night before. The first thing is to make a list of all the things that you want to do the next day. Writing down your objectives will clear your mind and allow you to stop thinking about them when you go to sleep. The second thing you need to do is to power off your phone or put it on airplane mode and charge it somewhere you can't reach it from your bed. The two main reasons for this is to prevent radiation from your phone that reduces your testosterone and fertility, and to prevent you from reaching for your phone the first thing after waking up. The third and final thing you need to do the night before is to figure out the hour when you need to go to sleep in order to wake up at your desired time. For example, if you want to wake up at 6 a.m., you need to be in bed by 9:30 in order to get 8 hours of sleep. This is because the time spent in bed is not the same as time slept, so you need to calculate for the time it takes you to fall asleep. Now let's get into the actual morning routine. The first thing you will do after waking up is drink a glass of water with salt and a squeeze of lemon. Sodium is the most important electrolyte to replenish because it makes up 70% of sweat, so having a glass of salt water will make sure you start the day hydrated. A lot of people chug tons of water throughout the day, but that actually leaves them more dehydrated. That is because they are flushing out all of their electrolytes. The added lemon also has a ton of health benefits, and it most importantly gets rid of the bad taste. Next, you will meditate for 5 minutes. Just a few minutes of meditation will make you more present throughout the day, and it will be easier for you to concentrate and enter a flow state when you work. You know when you try to focus on something but random thoughts keep popping up in your mind. Meditating will help you realize that you are thinking about something else sooner, allowing you to bring your focus back to the task you are doing, instead of indulging in that thought and wasting time. To explain it briefly, in order to meditate, you have to focus on your inhales and exhales while breathing until you eventually start thinking about something else. When you realize you aren't thinking about your breath anymore, you just have to bring your attention back to it. Every time you regain your focus, you make more progress. There's no need to overcomplicate this. Just follow a guided meditation video or download an app like Medito. After meditating, brush your teeth and go straight outside. It is very important to have the sun in your eyes for 5 minutes every morning in order to reset your circadian rhythm and instantly increase your energy, mood, productivity, and focus. If it's a sunny day, 5 minutes is all you need. But if it's cloudy and you can't see the sun, spend somewhere close to 20 minutes outside. Simply standing in front of your window won't work because the glass material blocks the natural lighting from the sun. Opening the window is not ideal either if the sun doesn't face you. Andrew Huberman talks a lot about this, so check out his podcasts. Every step I mention has additional resources linked in the description. As soon as you get home, the next thing you will do is take a cold shower. Cold exposure is an essential part of your morning routine, as it will elevate your mood and increase your dopamine for up to 6 hours after you take the shower, without it dropping below the baseline and leaving you feeling worse, like it does when you engage in instant gratification activities, like watching porn or eating sugar. This means that you will feel 2 times better than usual several hours after the shower. 1 to 3 minutes of cold water exposure is enough to wake you up and make you reap all the benefits. If you struggle with it, try exposing your legs, then arms to the cold water first, and then your whole body. Another tip is to take 5 deep breaths, and on the 5th one, you put the water on you. Next, it's time for a session of deep work. You should aim to work for about 90 minutes and use that time to do the most important thing that will help you progress towards your objectives. Don't waste time doing shallow work like changing your logo every few days or analyzing analytics. You should only do the activities that are absolutely necessary to achieving success. Imagine you only had 2 hours a day to work on your business. What would you work on then? That is what you should be working on right now. A great productivity tactic is to work when everybody else is still asleep. This will prevent you from being distracted by text messages or people walking in your room. Dr. Andrew Huberman recommends drinking coffee around 90 minutes after waking up to avoid the afternoon crash you usually get around 2 p.m. That will end up being about halfway through your deep work session. I recommend you drink the coffee all at once to get the effect as soon as possible, and to not distract yourself with sipping every few minutes. After finishing the deep work session, your first instinct will probably be to check your phone and scroll for a while because you have earned it, right? That is a very bad thing to do, because it means following up 90 minutes of intense mental work with even more brain stimulation. If you do that, you will be too tired to have other deep work sessions later in the day. What you need to do is go straight to the gym. Achieving a strong and aesthetic body is essential to becoming a high-value male and earning the respect of other powerful men. Nobody wants to associate with a skinny, harmless boy, so go and take action immediately.